There go the neighborhood.
So I don't know if we even have beer here for you.
Isn't that a shame? Remember all the beer we used to have too? We had refrigerators in our office that we got to put food in. They got filled up with beer. So we had to get another refrigerator, and this one was like, okay, look, those are the beer fridges. We need one for food.
And then we put a big sign on the fridge, food
and beer.
And then beer.
And
we made it very simple.
Within a week, it was a week. Food fridge full of beer. Because the beer fridge was full of beer. And then they rolled in a cooler for some kind of, like a Snapple-type beverage. They had a full size, like you walk into a deli and you get these huge coolers, and it was for this beverage.
It was probably Snapple or Sobe, one of those.
Sobe, I think.
Sobe, it was Sobe.
Full of beer.
Yeah.
After a while, and that was the good one because it was closer to the studio. We didn't have to walk as far for our beer.
Know what happened? We all became alcoholics because all the beer companies were competing against each other for our attention. So all of a sudden, the Budweiser pallet would be wheeled into our office, and then, Sam Adams didn't want to be.
Cases upon
Sam Adams
cases.
would come in with their beer.
Yeah. And then Bacardi would come in and with Bacardi girls and mix drinks for us. We were snotted.
We really were snotted.
I was drinking.
How do we make that happen?
And no one had
What do I personally have to do to make that happen?
No one had the balls to tell us no. That was the funny part about it.
Dude, I was drinking every day in there. Every day. Before the show, drinking beer in the office. During the show, there was always a bottle of Sam or Bud or something. Hammered every day. After the show, we'd get done, go into the office, I'd start playing video games and just drinking beer. It was crazy.
How many beers did you drink during our show? Seriously.
During the show, like as the show was on, or
How
before,
about, like,
after the whole day?
Well, we had
per day.
How about the pre-show? All right, we were on the air at 3, so let's say from 2 p.m. and then
2 beers before the show,
and then the post game. So
two beers before the show.
Before the show,
right?
During
the show,
dude,
probably 8.
I was going to say at least 6. Okay.
Probably no, it was more than 6.
All right,
it was
8
about
beers.
8 beers during the show.
Now we're up to 10 beers as we're trying to be responsible broadcasters. Now I understand why our judgment was a little foggy on that day. On August 15th, 2002.
Should have had a breathalyzer.
It's every weekday.
Yeah. And after the show was probably
another 2.
More after the show, because we used to hang out for a while, watch The Simpsons, and play video games.
It was like doing a radio show with William Holden. You were nonstop with the booze.
Just drinking like a maniac.
But I've known Anthony for a long time. You cannot tell when he's buzzed. That's the strangest thing about it.
I'm one of those guys. I can be really drunk, and I've been pulled over, hammered off my ass, and just talked to the cop, and he didn't even have an inkling that I had been drinking.
Well, maybe it's because of all the stuff that the NYPD gives you to make you look like you're a detective.
Yeah. I used to get some good stuff.
I
was the only one. Listen to me. Remember 9/11? remember that time the buildings fell?
Remember that day?
Remember that? Well, after 9/11, Lower Manhattan shut down. You're done. You ain't coming through here. We had to drive all the way up to like the Williamsburg or something. It was crazy.
Something crazy.
The Queensboro Bridge or the Midtown Tunnel to get into Manhattan. The cops gave me these window placards where I was the only one in a civilian vehicle driving through the Battery Tunnel from Brooklyn into Lower Manhattan.
Most people get the cute PBA cards and they show their friends like, look, I'm going to get out of everything now.
I had window placards, cards, things where even the tunnel guys, I'd be going through and they'd look like to stop me and then, wave me on. Right. Wave, and I'm being waved through with big trucks, cop vehicles, ambulance. I come popping out of the other side of the Battery Tunnels, just wreckage, and I'm driving through it. I got to get to work. I got to get to my beer.
So we're slowly putting the old show back together.
Right.
Well,
slowly.
I shan't be drinking that much.
No.
Can't drink in the morning.
No, we got to be responsible.
Can't drink in the morning.
Can't, Anthony?
It totally... It takes the edge off the heroin, and, I'm trying to work on that now.
We're going to figure out what we can put in our coffee.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Coffee some type of drug. Because alcohol is great in, like, anytime afternoon.
Right.
But, I don't know, for morning, you really need some kind of drug. What's a good morning drug?
Bumps in the bathroom.
Vicodin?
A few bumps in the
I don't want to do, like... blow or anything that's going to bring me up.
Crank was a nice one for mornings.
Feel like booze. This isn't. No, because that's like you're all up, you're grinding your teeth. I need something that's like booze, but it's a drug, so it's cool to do in the morning. Vicodin?
Ecstasy? Pop a tab.
I need you to. Could you take some glow sticks and wave them in front of my face?
Lock on the guy
Anthony
from Frank's
massaging
place.
my shoulders this morning.
Spray me down with water.
Locked onto the Oompa Loompa, fucking his ear.
Oxycontin.
Some Oxycontin? Yeah, that's pretty good.
Try some Oxycontin. Speaking of 9/11, holy ass, what's going on with these commemorative coins?
Remember 9/11?